anyone who has traveled recently knows going through security checkpoints can be quite an ordeal. Often we're left standing there in the middle of the airport, pulling off our shoes, belts, emptying bags, and goodness knows what else. But it doesn't have to be that way. To help us navigate this process a bit more easily, we're joined today by travel expert Bobby Laurie, flight attendant Sarah Kegel, and air steward Galen David. I'm so glad you're all here to walk us through it. Let's just start from the very beginning. What you got here? It looks like you're packed. Really
I am
nice.
packed. I'm packed for 4 days, actually. So,
4 days with just this?
With just this.
Well, you're a guy.
Full.
We can't pull that off, can we? There's no way.
Well, a little more full, but yeah.
Well, you know, this is a typical 22-inch rollerboard. So this will fit in the overhead bins on pretty much any aircraft out there, especially since airlines are charging for check bags nowadays. So I roll my clothes to make everything fit, which is why it doesn't look like I'm packed for 4 days. But one of the tips that I have is inside an amenity case to actually put some cords inside of it. So this way it keeps all of your cords together and they're not falling all over the place. And then another quick tip, especially for getting through security, because security is a hassle, is to leave your Ziploc bag in an easily accessible location, so that this way you don't hold up the security line while you're going through security.
Right, so you just have it at that out zipper, you take it in and out.
Put it in, and you're done.
Right, and make sure that they're all in there so that you're not having to dig in there, because we've all done that, I'm sure, a time or two.
Over here in the front, actually, I have a solid shampoo, a solid body moisturizer, and a solid perfume. And those are made by the company Lush. You can buy them online, and if you pack those, you can actually pack those in your bag without having to put them in the Ziploc bag because they're all solid.
Solid shampoo. I didn't even know there was.
That's great.
So do you see that people are having some of the problems with this, that they don't always follow the rules just right?
Yeah, it's amazing to me when people get to the end of the security line with their Starbucks and they don't realize they can't bring it through.
Okay, what else do you have here?
Well, I'm the kid expert, and a great tip for saving money, especially with water, is to bring one of these through security empty and fill it up at the water fountain just through security. And avoid bringing your car seat on the plane. You can check it right out front by carrying a CARES harness, which is a great invention by a grandmother, actually. And you just put this around the back of the seat, and it buckles in right there, and your kid is harnessed in.
Oh, that is so easy. I have never seen those. So you can just find those in any store?
You can actually get it online. It's a CARES harness.
Okay.
KidsFlySafe.com has them.
Okay, and we'll put a link to that on our website, MyFox Houston, as well, so that you can find out that, because that is really very helpful.
It's fantastic, yeah.
And you've got some mats here.
Yes, this is a definite must for the tray tables, because as you know, you've flown, you know how dirty they can get. They stick right to the bottom of the tray table, and your kids can eat and play, and you don't have to worry about the germs. And earplugs. If you're a parent, you want earplugs on the plane. I actually bring a whole pack, so if your kids start screaming, you can actually pass them out to your neighbors.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Break
At least
the ice.
You're trying to say I'm helping. Oh, that is a great idea.
It takes a lot of stress off.
I can see where that would help.
And this is another great company. If you want to keep fit at the hotel room, the Fit Kit. It actually has exercise bands, a pedometer that also doubles as a security alarm. You just pull the pin and the alarm goes off. So this is a great little company here too. Very,
very helpful. Now, I understand that also that some rules have been changed, I think in August, about laptops, and we can actually keep those packed up now. We don't have to take them up and open them out and all that.
There are certain bags in which you can leave your laptop in. Not all bags have been approved by the TSA for that to happen. So you have to make sure that you're buying a security safe bag if you plan on leaving your laptop inside.
Well, we all know that etiquette is sometimes a little bit of a problem on those planes. We've seen really dramatic cases where people are ripped off and sometimes go to the slammer. But do you have some tips for people to behave already?
Well, yeah, it's become a big topic about bringing civility back and the loss of civility in society. And one of the best ways that everybody can pitch in to make things better is by practicing etiquette when they fly. And when it comes to packing and bringing the Christmas gifts during the holidays, sending gifts ahead of time is a real good way to practice etiquette when you fly.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so then you're not clogging everything up.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into holiday tips because a lot of people are going to have those packages that you're talking about. Now, there's rumors that some airlines are charging for blankets these days. Is that true?
That is true. Most airlines are charging for
just even for the first one, not an extra.
Exactly.
Okay, so you got to pack a blanket if you get cold, and I'm always freezing, so we're going to have to make some more room in this bag.
You can put it in the zipper here.
Make that happen. Now, what about electrical cords? Do we need to pack those in some type of extra bag, or do you have tips there?
Well, I pack the electrical cords, like I said, inside this amenity kit. So this way you keep them all together and you can fit them in your luggage. You don't have to take them out or anything. And this way it doesn't clog up the extra room in your bag.
All right, and we need to dress the part, I guess, to make us a little easier to get through security. It sounds like you have a comment on that.
Well, you know, the security, that's where people really get irritated with other passengers is, oh my gosh, why are they holding up the line?
Right.
So it's definitely one of the things that we talk about. It's making sure that you've got everything prepared to go into the bins and so forth before you even get there. And I know this really drives these guys crazy.
Well, we're going to talk a lot more about that. I'm going to make you stick around for just a few more minutes, because coming up next, we'll talk about travel holiday tips. How do you do it just right?